Hey, what's up, y'all? It's Papa was cracking in Steve about to react to this album. Preach about his title gets ran through by 100 men, cries about it, and now she wants to do 1,000 men. What the hell going on here? But sure, a few people told me to watch this, so let's see what they're talking about. Let's watch.
So on Saturday, I got ran through by 101 guys. Now, I've had a lot of backlash so far about it, and I've seen some of the videos and I see your side. Like, I am not trying to encourage other girls to be doing that, like if they don't want to and feel like they have to do that. I'm just a girl trying to enjoy myself, trying to have fun, trying to make some content
Girl,
with people, you know.
That ain't fun for nobody.
Trying to get my bag. Like, this is fun to me. This
Say
is
that.
what I enjoy. No one is forcing me to do this, and I feel.
I don't think anybody enjoys getting ran through that many times. This sounds like manual labor, like brutal manual labor. I don't think you having fun, girl. You can't convince me of that.
I feel like
Just say you want the money.
we're going back in time to where women are getting shamed for being a sluzzer, when I thought that's what we were trying to get away from. I think sometimes like feeling so like robotic.
Oh,
like,
now you're crying.
I think like the 30th, you know, like when we're getting on a
I
bit,
thought you was having
like a
fun.
routine of like how we're gonna do this, and like it just sometimes you'd like disassociate and be like, you know, like it's not like normal at all. In my head right now, I can think of like 5, 6 guys, 10 guys that I remember, and that's it. But it's just, I don't know, it's just weird, isn't it? Like, if I didn't have the videos, I wouldn't have known I've done 100, you know?
You watched them back? God damn, sorry. My bad.
If I didn't have the videos, I wouldn't have known I've done 100, you know? I think that was kind of the hard part, is like conversing with them, and like when they'd kind of be like, oh, like we've only had 2 minutes or 3 minutes and you said 5 on the message.
Did someone say that
What
to you?
message?
And obviously it just makes me feel so bad.
Do you think you should feel bad about that?
Wait, is this corn or is she just doing her own little side business? Or is she just like an escort? Because at first I'm automatically thinking she's like a corn star. Like this is arranged and she's like on set or something. Well, she did say video, so yeah. But she's talking about in the message. What message? Isn't that already coordinated by whatever?
You promise something to people who support you, it's kind of hard to let them down.
When what you promise to people is your coochie, I think it's okay to let them down. Sorry. I mean,
Take a
as long as you
picture.
promise them candies, yeah, no.
So that was for a movie,
What was?
The 100 Guys.
For a prawn movie. That she,
Yes.
Yeah, like she does OF.
Yeah.
OnlyFans. And so she did a thing where it's like 100 guys, many of them are her subscribers. So they all rolled through. You never seen this?
Making this documentary.
Subscriber.
Maybe I can
Oh
find the
my
video for you.
god.
No, I'm good. I am actually good. I'm good. I don't want to see it.
There you go. Yeah.
No, I'm cool.
And Bonnie has got countless guys lined up ready to us.
What y'all
You know
doing,
what
man?
kills me about this whole story? Just imagine being one of the 100 guys who are just sitting there staring at each other like,
I said I don't want to be the third guy. 100 guys?
no, just be
1,000
It doesn't
guys?
matter. You're just standing in line. You guys know like all these dudes and dudes are gonna be in there. Like if you think about it, by the end of it, you're probably making more contact with penis than you are with anything else. Cause that's gonna be chafing. Hell, all their sweat and body odor is gonna be up in that bitch. Their dead cells just ugh.
Oh, how many shoes are you guys counting?
And just imagine what type of men these are. Because if you showing up to do this and wait in line, like, just imagine. I don't know if they shower daily. You know, it's just not given that they take care of themselves and they have an actual life. So, I can imagine that they won't smell the best. This is gross.
Well, these are all the guys. There's more in there as well.
Mine's not hard.
So, yo, I was,
Yeah, clear it.
I was feeling bad because I thought it was some kind of movie producer that put her in that predicament and said you got to do this and that and whatever in the
The
third.
life she chose.
And then she came up on the scene and she's like, oh, I gotta do how many? Yeah, 100. Oh shit. And then she was bound by a contract. But it's not that. It's her OnlyFans.
Yeah, so it's her idea.
She decided to do that.
Mm-hmm.
What a bad idea.
I didn't know they did that on OnlyFans.
It gave her a lot of publicity. She made a lot more money.
I guess. But now she's crying because it's fucked up.
And now she can cry into a golden pillow. Now, you might not say that's worth it, but for some people, they would.
It's not because she crying.
I guess I'd have to ask her.
She's
what
crying.
I mean?
Oh, you don't have to guess. So apparently, she says she wants to break the record and try sleeping with 1,000 men in 24 hours.
Okay.
So she's doing a casting call right here. She got a picture for it and everything for 1,000.
Oh yeah, that was in the title.
Can't be off fast.
So someone says, so there's a Reddit post that says, let's do the math. All 1,000 men would need to bust a nut in order for the record to be considered valid. Group activities allowed and up to 3 people can have bedroom fun with her at the same time. 1 for each orifice. Can't use hands, that doesn't count. The length of the bedroom activities for each man is modeled as a Gaussian distribution with a mean of 5 minutes and a standard deviation of 90 seconds. So let's consider 2 strategies that can be employed. 333 groups of 3 are formed, plus 1 solo participant.
This nerd.
The groups form a queue, and the next group enters once all the members of the group currently participating have finished. This continues until all groups are finished. A single file queue is formed. Initially, 3 people enter. Anytime one of the 3 people in the current group finishes, they leave and are replaced by the person in front of the queue. This continues until all men have been exhausted. What is the probability that all 1,000 men finish within 24 hours for both strategies? I think strategy number 2 is probably better. 3 lines. Everybody uses a whole. When you're done, the person who's in that line gets the next.
That is horrible.
You do 1,000 guys, like you have to make sure all of them bust. You know how hard that is?
The first one gonna bust. The first 3 are probably gonna bust. By the time you reach 100, I don't know.
That's crazy.
That's crazy. I think someone can actually die from this.
Yeah, I'm like, I was literally thinking that, I don't know about death, but I'm like, how much can one human body take?
Fluffers. Getting said gentleman ready to deposit. This would cut down the time required for each male.
100%.
Also, based on an average of 1 teaspoon of sperm per busting of nuts.
Per load.
You're looking at 4.9 liters. Oh.
This is just disgusting.
That's 1.3 US gallons or 8.6 UK pints.
That's a lot. That's a lot, mate.
Alright, moving on.
That's a lot. That's a slippery slope.
I'm trying to be the first person to be with 1,000 guys in 24 hours. Now, this isn't an easy task, finding 1,000 people. So, women, if you can lend me your husbands for the day, that would be amazing. I'm trying to be the first person.
Now she's crying, she's doing all this stuff.
I saw that clip.
How much do I believe? Maybe she is traumatized, maybe she's not. Maybe she's broken, maybe she's not. I don't know. A lot of these girls
no,
who
it's a
do all
video.
this stuff use rage bait or all these kinds of clickbait to kind of drive viewership, because whilst we're covering this story, whilst you guys are reacting in the Instagram posts about it or on the Reddit posts, what it also does is there's a small percentage of the people who are reading these posts who go on to subscribe to their OnlyFans. You know, OnlyFans is one of the few places where any publicity is good publicity. That's why they make fake rage bait. Well, that's why people play into the whole incest stuff where it's like, oh, well, I'm dating my cousin. What happens when mom and dad are going to find out? And everyone's in the comment, you fucking sickos. But it's 2 hot chicks. You don't think there's a bunch of guys who are going to subscribe to that shit? That's why, like, a lot of these stories, like there was one recently about this girl who was supposedly, you know, sleeping with her stepbrother, and they're running an OnlyFans together. Are they really stepbrothers? Of course not. They're not step siblings. That's not a thing for them, because these were 2 popular OF creators before this. But all of a sudden, this is the new in. Everybody gonna try to find a way to market themselves. So this is more of that. Maybe she is traumatized. Maybe she's not. I don't need to sit up here and tell y'all, hey guys, it's not a good idea to sleep with 100 dudes for physical reasons, for mental reasons, for spiritual reasons. We all know this. And if you don't know this, bitch, there's no hope for you.
3 days later.
I just wanted to do an update because I had some time to think about it. And I know we didn't really discuss much beyond like the initial reaction, but there were like 2 things that I wanted to discuss. One was a lot of people are coming out now with the rhetoric that like, oh, maybe this is proof that the OnlyFans industry isn't this great thing that everyone made it out to be.
It's not.
We all knew that.
There's some difficulties in there. Of course, we're going to emphasize that it's the good part, the good side of it. But keep on going.
Just to give you the base. Basically, with a lot of now adult actors not going into prawn specifically, but doing their own thing themselves and being independent, people always out, this is so great. People have more freedoms, they have more power. All this is very positive. And so I'm asking you, what do you think?
Well, there's going to be other problems. There's going to be some other issues that's going to arise. Yeah, you're working for your money and you're setting your prices. Where if you do those videos,
he always ashy, and then y'all, I don't think playing no more clips. Y'all definitely check out their video to hear the rest of their thoughts. But yeah, he always ashy because in one video I reacted to a while ago, he was saying he rolled out of bed to come do the video. So I guess that was his implication of why he was ashy. Like, I'm just in bed ashy. I rolled out of bed to come here. But he's always ashy. His head is always ashy, bro. I mean, whatever. That got nothing to do with that, but it's just something I noticed in a lot of videos. But yes, gross. Of course, we all know it's gross. But this is what she wants to do with her life. I guess this is what she wants for herself. Just no amount of money is worth this. That sounds horrible. Horrible. 100 men sounds terrible. 1,000? And these are your OnlyFans subscribers? That also doesn't sound very safe. Like, what if some of them are obsessed with you and, they end up doing something to you? So I just, think that the world is going to shit if we have people walking the planet who do things like this. Like, yikes. Just nasty all the way around. Y'all let me know what y'all think, though. Let me know what other videos you want to watch, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye.